Mr. Dreessen, at this time we would be very happy and honored if you'd like to make a few comments. Tell us a little bit about your life, your family, and just anything that you'd like to comment on. I'll hold this. Okay, it's on.
Now then, is this a recording we're making?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't thought through how I'm going to take off on this.
Well, let me help you a little. Where were you raised, Ralph? Where were you born? Tell us a little bit about your family. Were you the only child?
No, I was the oldest of 9 children and had 6 sisters born after I was born. And then on the tail end, I had a couple of brothers born.
Well, that's a big family. How in the world did you folks feed them all? What did your dad do?
Well, he was a full-time farmer, had other positions with farm organizations and things of that nature. He was pretty active as a farm union, farm bureau.
Where were you raised? What was were you from Guthrie?
Yeah, really. On the farm out southwest of Guthrie.
Yeah. What was the community called?
Navina.
Lavina. Is it still there?
No, Navina doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's just one that died on the vine.
Right.
Yeah. Did you go to school there?
At Navina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through high school there.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
And then you later, when you graduated, went to Oklahoma A&M.
Right.
Did you work your way through school? Did you have a job, or what? How did you? What did you do while you was in school?
I got a job with this animal science department out at the beef barn.
Uh-huh.
I was assistant herdsman of the beef barn, and Arthur MacArthur was the head herdsman, and had an opportunity to make a trip to Chicago and a trip to San Francisco with animals that our herdsman wanted to take to the show.
My goodness, that took a pretty big truck, I guess.
Yeah, he.
How did they get there? How did the cattle get there?
Well, it was usually a big semi truck or something that hauled them.
Train.
And train on the hooked up on the boxcar.
Yeah. Did you ride with them?
Yeah.
My gosh, that's a long trip. That'd take a while to get out there.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
And slept in the on the boxcar.
Well, I'll be. How did you get out of school to do all that? That took a week or two, didn't it? Probably took a couple of weeks.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
But I was in college when I made those trips.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what did you do when you got out of college?
Well, I started out as a assistant in the beef barn, and I had a teaching certificate, and so I started being an ag teacher. I started teaching at Lamont, and then went to Guthrie.
Uh-huh. Well, did any of your brothers take ag, or were they?
Oh yeah, when I was the ag teacher, they were FFA members and showed livestock through the FFA.
Yeah. Well, I heard you had kind of a different experience before you even spent your first day teaching when you went to Lamont. Tell us about that phone call you got on Sunday. Holy cat.
Oh, well, I was new in Lamont, and one of the farmers there had a cow that was having problems having a calf, and so that was one of my first tasks, was to help that cow have that calf. And I think the farmer himself was surprised that an old kid just coming out of college would know how to help a cow have a calf.
Yeah, all that experience with beef cattle and beef barn didn't hurt you any, did it?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about your bus breaking down on the way to the Interscholastic when you was ag teacher at Guthrie.
Oh, the bus was on, and kids started hitchhiking to Stillwater so they could participate in the contests that were up there. And we had judging teams in most activities that they held at the Interscholastic.
Did most of them get there in time to compete?
Yes, but they hitchhiked from every direction into someplace.
Yeah. Was that the year, one of the years that they won the sweepstakes?
Yes.
Well, that's something. Who was the bus driver? Do you remember?
Oh, I think I was able to rent a bus and have a load of kids to go to the fair or to the contest with, and delivered them to different places.
Yeah. Well, you've had a lot of experiences in your life, and it's kind of a different world to what we live in today, wasn't it?
Yes, very definitely. We kind of were on